It seems that lately we've been kind of living in a dystopian, euphoric, futuristic TV show where women do not have reproduction rights. Black and brown people are getting mercifully murdered in the streets by the police who we pay their payroll. We're going through a pandemic. We're going through inflation, a war. The earth is literally on fire. And now another straw to the camel's back is the overturning of Roe versus Wade. The overturning of Roe versus Wade happened on June 24th, 2022, with a vote of 5-4. It was originally passed January 22nd, 1973, by Jane Roe, who challenged a Texas law that was making abortion illegal except by a doctor's orders to save a woman's life. She claimed that it abridged her rights to privacy. She was also protected by her 1st, 4th, 5th, 9th, and 14th Amendment. This 49-year-old, it wasn't even 50 yet, constitutional rights had not been codified into law, making this locked and permanent, despite many politicians requesting and asking. Now, this isn't a complete nationwide ban. The abortion laws can be determined by states unless Congress decides to create a nationwide ban. Nearly half of the states have or are looking to pass these abortion banning laws. California, where I'm born and raised, as well as North Carolina, where I'm attending school, are both sanctuary states where abortion is legal. Women or birth givers who had appointments on June 24th in these states that became illegal, their abortion appointments were canceled, leaving many people hurt, confused, scared. There are many reasons for someone to choose to have an abortion. Maybe someone's not mentally ready, they're not financially ready. They could have a disease that they don't want to pass on to their offspring. They could be a sexual assault victim, and their assailant decided to plant their seed inside of them. And now, because of these different reasons, women are forced to carry these children into the world. In the U.S., Black pregnant people are 3 to 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white birth givers. For Native Americans as well as Alaska Natives, they are 2 to 3 more times likely. Each year, it is a 4.7 to 13.2% of maternal deaths are caused from unsafe abortions, and this is the leading cause of maternal deaths. There are different life-threatening pregnancies that could happen. You can have a cryptic pregnancy, where you didn't even know you were pregnant until the literal moment you start having contractions and are ready to leave this child into the world. You could be a sexual assault victim, like I explained earlier. You could be having a stillborn. You might have heart disease. You might be hemorrhaging. You might have an ectopic pregnancy where the egg has attached itself to the side of the uterus and creates problems within your own body. There are numerous life-threatening reasons that women choose to not go through a pregnancy. And by creating a nationwide ban, this will lead to a 21% increase in maternal deaths. This will also be a 33% increase among Black birth givers. We have so many other issues to focus on in this country. The foster care system is not adequate enough to have this influx of children who are ultimately going to give it up to the foster care system. Many foster care children do not find families. They're stuck in homes with other children all day. A lot of foster care children end up living on the street. A majority of them are actually homeless. And some end up even being sex trafficked. There are just so many reasons that Roe versus Wade is going to deeply affect our country in ways that we have not even seen yet. An important name to remember is Clarence Thomas. He is a member of the Supreme Court, and he is also trying to target gay rights, as well as contraception rights and interracial marriage, and many other progressive changes that we've had. In terms of contraception, this is going to increase the amount of pregnancies that we have. There are many religions that do not believe in using contraception, and they are having large families that they are not able to take care of. They're not able to feed. There are so many abuses that are happening within these families. The domestic abuse rates are going to rise because families are forced to have children they're not prepared for, children they didn't want to have. This is a very, very dark day for America. And we need to protest. We need to shout. There have been numerous protests this weekend alone, but it's not enough. There needs to be a change in this country. This is a war on women. And we've been through too much to allow this to happen. Myself as a young Black woman, I am terrified for what rights I could get stripped from me next. I might not be able to sit with the whites. I might be having to sit in a colored only section if another ruling like this happens. This is not okay. And there's no reason that this is what our life should be. America needs to reinvent itself. Thank you.